Hey guys, how are you? It's Angie and this is Life at Hill House, and today we're going to plant up some containers that are in the potager garden, kitchen garden, vegetable garden, however you'd like to call it. But we're going to plant up 2 containers. I had cabbage in them strictly for ornamental sake on either side of the arbor, and they just really got overrun with cabbage worms. So I just let them go. I let them eat them, and now I've pulled them out and I'm going to put in some nice plants for summer. I just went down to the garden center and picked some up. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what we got. All right, sorry about the loudness of the cicadas. There really isn't anything I can do about that. So what we have is, we've got some Angelface perfectly pink Angelonia. This is going to be our kind of centerpiece here. Then I have Fireworks Pennisetum. Then I'm going to use, I have never used this before. This is a Swedish Ivy. And then I got some Verbena. And I don't know what variety it is. But let me show you how I'm going to get them set up in the pot. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do with them is I'm going to pop the fireworks in the back. This one gets, I believe it was 36, no, it's 30 inches. And then we're going to move on down to the next level, is going to be the Angelface perfectly pink. Now it says 30 inches as well. I might scoot it over just a wee bit, if they get about the same size, but I think it's going to be okay. And then we've got the Swedish Ivy. It says it blooms all summer, full sun, and it gets 12 to 18 inches, so that'll be perfect right there. And then we'll finish it with our trailing Verbena, which is going to trail over the side. So it's going to look something like that. All of these plants are full sun annuals. They all have about similar water requirements. That was one of the tough things I was dealing with. I'm really in love with variegated plants this year, so that's why I chose that ivy, because I just was in love with that variegation. But all right, so also I'm going to put in some fertilizer to get started. Now I usually use Biotone starter fertilizer. I'm all out, so this time we're going with Flower Tone. I always try to use the Spoma products because I've had the best luck with them over the years. So that's what we're going to be using to do this container. And all right, I'm going to set you over to the side and I'm going to go ahead and get this planted up. Now the potting soil that I'm using has some fertilizer in it, so I'm not going to go crazy with the fertilizer. And this is a little teeny bit bound, so I'm just going to rough up that bottom a little bit there. It looks pretty good overall though. I'm going to set that back towards the back. Next we'll do the Angelonia, the Angelface. I have never replanted this plant. This one's got a little bit of wear and tear at the bottom and a broken stem. I'm gonna pop that off. Pop off any of the leaves that don't look too great, because I don't want my plant spending time and effort trying to recover those leaves. That root system looked really good on that one. Hold on for just a minute, guys. It's going to get loud, the street sweeper. It comes out the days they know I'm filming a video. That's how I feel. Right, and then directly in front of the Fireworks Pennisetum is where I'm going to put my ivy. This one looks really healthy. It looks really good. And then I'm going to go right here in the front and pop in Verbena, which is that one's a little bound too. Oh yeah, that's so cute. A little low in the pot. Go. So it's going to seem a little empty at first, but it'll fill in really nice. And then I'm just going to take a handful of the flower tune, work it around the entire thing, and scrub it down in there a little bit. Probably do 2 handfuls actually. This is a pretty big container. And then the only thing left to do would be to water it in and let it grow. And I'll go ahead and move on and do the second one, and then I'll show you what they look like from the front. Okay guys, so this is what we have. The one isn't a super verbena, it's just a verbena. So we've got the graceful grasses, fireworks pennisetum. We've got Angelface, perfectly pink Angelonia. We've got Lanai, I don't know, twister pink verbena, and then we have the Swedish Ivy. And this is how it comes together. Isn't that so sweet? It's going to be so pretty. I really wanted to stick with the tall flowers, the wispiness. We've got some variegation. The variegated leaves here look really pretty with the verbena. Oh, that one's a little spent. But yeah, they look so pretty together. And because this is the Potager garden, which has like a cottage type feel, I wanted to stick with plants that had that cottage garden type feel and look to them. So we'll check back in on this in a couple weeks to see how it's progressed. Here's the matching one. A couple tips that a lot of times we forget when we're doing matching. Remember to change up your placement. So here I've got the Swedish Ivy. I've got my tall plant on the end. So I needed to make sure that I did it the same over here. So I had to switch it up. So I had to get this Angelonia on the end here, and then the ivy in the middle by the walkway. And they're going to look fantastic, guys, when they fill in. They're going to be so beautiful. I'm going to love it. And these plants will probably go all season until I take them out in fall. The fireworks pennisetum probably can go through fall. I mean, it can go through fall, but I might just change it out because I might want to put something else in there, but it can go through fall. So these plants here will really get us all season long. And it's a great combination. Super easy, super affordable, because annuals are usually pretty affordable. I got these at my local nursery, and it was like $20 a pot, a container. So the plants are about $4.99 each. And so it was really an affordable solution. And they'll fill in really thick, really quick. And they're going to look fabulous on the white picket fence there with the arbor and the clematis. And hopefully my New Dawn roses will really take off. They're starting to, this is the first bloom. So, and I'm dealing with pests, you guys. If you've been watching the videos, you know the pests are out of control this year. But that's all for today, guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share with your friends. And until next time, bye-bye.